and for no fault of anybody's, but it's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
learned behavior. It's a generationally learned behavior,
yeah,
right? Where the man was the provider and the man. So, I mean, we can go all the way back, right? So the man was the hunter, not the woman.
yeah,
The man
yeah,
hunted. He kept
yeah,
the family safe. He didn't put himself in danger. And so through the generations and through the generations, it was a learned behavior. And why? If we let's bring it a little bit closer to home, so let's go back 2 generations, your dad and your granddad. Um, the concept of manning up and taking care of your household and shouldering the family and the concern and all of that rested traditionally with the man, where they were never allowed to speak out. They were never allowed to show emotion and to have this type of brotherhood. I can guarantee you brotherhood has always existed,
oh, yeah,
whether or
yeah.
not it was
Yeah,
documented
look
or,
at the
but
armies. Look at how they operate. Yeah, they all speak about not my friends. They all speak about brotherhood. Yeah,
brotherhood, right? So it has always existed. We are now in a privileged position, for lack of a better word, where we are now allowed to display affection and emotion. Previously, it was not allowed, right? Under previous generations, and so, like I said, I think the grace that I encourage you to show yourself and to share with yourself is that it's not necessarily a negative thinking, or a negative behavior. It's a learned behavior. It's what we
yeah,
get taught, right? And so
yeah,
you're the father of a daughter, as a father of a son, and I think Jonathan would potentially have experienced the same thing. And I mean, as you guys are 4 boys, you were raised in a way where, where your dad toughened you up, and he raised you in a way where you stand on your own 2 feet, not necessarily on your own, but to stand on
yeah,
your own 2 feet, to be your own man, to think for yourself, to act, to behave, to learn, whatever the case may be. And so the idea becomes, especially with my son, and he's now 10 years old, he'll be 10 in July.
yeah,
There's still an inherent manliness, or a manhood that needs to be instilled in him. However, it is not precursored by big boys don't cry. Boys don't.
yeah,
No, you
yeah.
get hurt,
Cowboys
cry.
don't
Your
cry. Yeah,
feelings. It's natural. It's human. And so, just to that point, and then the last, just on a nice caveat was, you speak of 300, and I'll never forget when I understood the concept, and how I've always encouraged not just my family but my teams that I've led, and my teams that I mean, I've played sport all my life, is, the concept in 300 that says, we protect the man to our left,
yeah,
right? And so if we each protect the man to our left, and that being you, Jonathan, and Jonathan, you protecting Lester, and Lester protecting me to his left, and so on and so forth. And so if we are to protect each other like that, we protect the whole,
yeah,
not just
yeah,
ourselves. Because my shield protects you, your shield protects Lester, Lester's shield protects Mervyn, and so on and so forth. And so that, for me, speaks about a brotherhood and a togetherness that allows us to protect each other in our most vulnerable, in our weakest, in our and to then also celebrate in our victories and in our good times as well.